Lab, Coach Bree here giving you the whiteboard breakdown for Saturday, July 18th. Today, you'll need a barbell for your workout. If you don't have a barbell, we can use that load for either a dumbbell or a kettlebell. For your warm-up, we're doing 3 rounds. The first round, we do 15 reps of each movement, then 10 reps of each movement, and then 5 reps of each movement. So the movements will be starting with tuck jumps. On those tuck jumps, let's work on going to our down position. Just like we're in a clean or a snatch, getting ready to explosively jump up, go to our down, and then I'm going to drive my knees up as high as I can. My tuck jump, that'd be 1, do 15 of those, then 10 and 5 as we go through this warm up. After tuck jumps, you're going to need thrusters. So if you have a barbell today, you can grab your barbell for your thruster, or get that barbell in the front rack position, going down to the bottom of the squat, and then 1 explosive movement driving it up over our head. If you have a dumbbell, you're using dumbbells today, either a pair or a single one. For a single dumbbell, I'm going to go down to the bottom and drive it up on one side. If I have 2, I'll be driving it up on both sides. After those thrusters, you're going to need Supermans. The Supermans, let's work on making sure we're pointing those feet back behind us and stretching out tall. And then we're going to relax and do it again, getting back into that arch. You finish Supermans, you're going to give me sit-ups. Sit-ups can be just our regular sit-ups, making sure we're warming up our core, reaching behind our head, coming all the way up and touching the top of our toes. And then you're going to give me some good mornings. So if you have a barbell, and get that barbell on our back, make sure we're hinging back, stretching out those glutes and hamstrings, squeezing our glutes to come back forward. If we have a dumbbell, we can just hold it in this front rack position, hinging back, and squeezing back forward. For our workout today, we have a long partner workout. So everyone's going to have their own equipment, so you can be choosing the weights that are best for you, but you're going to be working together with a partner. If you don't have a partner, you're working out at home, you can do this workout solo, but just make sure that we're doing a work to rest ratio of 1 to 1. For the first part of this workout, we're doing 10 rounds. You're alternating rounds. Partner 1's going to go first, do all round, partner 2 will rest, and you guys will trade. So if you're working out solo, that means you're just doing 5 rounds and resting in between. For those rounds, you're going to start with 6 thrusters. So remember on those thrusters, we want to emphasize that big drive up in the air. This is an explosive drive up. This is where I breathe the barbell over my head, and then we're going to drop to that next rep before taking off. 6 thrusters. The weight we're looking for here is something that's going to be challenging, but we're not going to break it up into multiple sets. So 6 unbroken reps is our goal, but something that will be difficult at that 6. When you finish those 6, if you have a barbell, you can lower that barbell onto your back. If you've been doing your dumbbell thrusters, we can hold that dumbbell the other side or down here. But what we're doing are lunges next. So I lower that barbell on my back, I'm doing 6 back rack lunges, making sure that I keep that chest up in the air when I do this lunge. I don't want to get stuck falling forward and putting a lot of pressure in the wrong spot. I'm keeping that chest up in the air for each one of those lunges. 6 lunges, then you're going to put that barbell down, put your dumbbell down, and then you're going to give me 6 lateral hops. So these are going to be fast, finishing up this round, just jumping back and forth. If you don't have something to jump over, we're looking at just jumping about this high over a barbell, over a dumbbell, over an object. So when you finish that round, you're going to trade off, you'll rest, your partner will go. After you complete 10 total rounds, you're going to rest for 4 minutes. Then we'll get started on the next part of the workout. It's a 14-minute AMRAP. You can trade off here as needed. You're going to start with 42 deadlifts. The weight is the same. We're not changing weights today. Whatever you're doing for those thrusters, that now becomes your deadlift weight. Let's try and work on keeping that chest up on our deadlift, so we're not going to fall forward and curl and try and do these really bad form deadlifts. We're going to make sure we're keeping our chest up, knocking out all these deadlifts really quick. Trade as needed to get to that 42. Then you're going to give me 28 pike push-ups or push-ups. Whatever that scale is going to be today, remember those pike push-ups. I'm keeping my hips up high,
Forehead goes in front of my hands, and I'm pushing myself back. If I'm doing regular push-ups today, I'm trying to keep those elbows close to my side and pressing. 28 pike push-ups or push-ups, and give me 14 squat cleans. Remember, this is trade as needed, so you might be getting kind of lower in those numbers. Maybe reps of 2 to 5, and you trade off in between. But for those squat cleans, let's really work on getting those knees back and out of the way. We're not pulling the barbell around our knees. Knees go back, passing my knees, and I get underneath that barbell, squeezing my glutes, dropping down the bottom of the squat, and standing it up. If you get to that whole thing in 14 minutes, you can just keep on going through, trading as needed. Once that AMRAP is done, you get a rest for another 4 minutes. Then you're going to finish with 6 rounds, but alternating movements this time. Partner 1 would do 10 thrusters, same weight as before. Partner 2 is going to give you those back rack lunges, 10 reps there. Partner 1 is going to go back to those hops. Partner 2 is going to start on thrusters. When you complete 6 rounds, write down your score and let me know how you do.